Kevin from Dell Technologies, thank you so much for joining Tech This Out. It's an exciting time in tech right now, especially as we move into 2026 and AI. That's all the buzz again at CES. How are you making AI relevant with Dell Technologies and actually affecting our workflows?
That's a great question, Walt. You're right. I mean, AI is all the buzz here at CES. It has been for a couple of years, but this year is really all about making it real. So we're spending a lot of time talking about actual use cases where we see people deploying AI in their real life, actually, changing the way that their workflow is and augmenting their processes. It's great to see AI coming into areas like healthcare, helping doctors diagnose issues with people much quicker. We're seeing AI come alongside areas like software, changing the way people code. And I think one of the coolest ways is for the consumer, totally changing the way people are creating content and augmenting that. And we've seen some great examples of that here at the show already. Dell's doing that within our client devices, bringing large amounts of compute capability so that those AI workloads can run locally on the device where we know that it's going to be most secure. And it's all going to be most economical for the end user to get those AI advantages.
It's exciting that it's not just a theory anymore. We're actually integrating it into our workflows. And how do Dell laptops actually build AI into my device?
Yeah, so in fact, some of the devices that we're announcing here at CES, the new XPS devices in our lineup, they're bringing what's called an NPU or a neural processing unit into the device. And that NPU is actually a new engine that enables those AI workloads to run locally. The NPU is designed specifically for matrix math, these complicated workloads that the other processors aren't great at. So we engineer the devices to bring that NPU in, but then we also design the whole device around that because really the architecture changes to enable these AI workloads so that the device can run efficiently and deliver those outcomes.
You know, XPS was the premier dominant luxury high-end laptop. You're bringing it back, and is that a statement from Dell saying, look, this was the top of the line, we're getting back into the game?
Huge statement from Dell in a couple of ways. First of all, you're right. XPS, it was the premier device, and we're bringing it back to do the same thing. And that's really a commitment to the industry that Dell is going to lead the way, bringing industry first technologies into our XPS portfolio. And you see that with the XPS 14 and 16 that we're announcing here at the show. It's available for order now. That device brings the industry's first 900 energy density battery, delivering over 30 hours of battery life. That device brings the smallest camera ever to enable a smaller device and footprint. That device brings a all new capability in the display called variable refresh rate that enables the device to actually recognize the content you're looking at and come down to the right refresh rate for that content. All these things deliver better battery life, better performance in a better form factor for the end user.
And Dell really invested a lot in gaming and Alienware. Everybody wants thinner, more powerful, but you have to deal with physics, and the laws of physics haven't changed. With the new Alienware lineup, what compromises did Dell refuse to make to continue to keep that line as active and appealing to gamers?
Yeah, Alienware is all about all out performance for the gamer, all dials to 11, right? And so whenever we architect an Alienware device, the one thing we never cut corners on is being the leadership performance in its category. You see that again with the devices that we're bringing here at CES, our Area 51 lineup from Alienware. Really, really exciting devices for the gamers, but then also helping to meet them where they are. So we really want Alienware to support all different gaming levels, and so you see lots of products in our portfolio to support them.
What excites you about CES this year?
Man, CES is just buzzing. It's only day one behind us. We're just getting going. But for me, the commitment that Dell has to the consumer, the breadth of our portfolio, the fact that we're able to showcase them and show them that we really have great devices at every price point. a device that they can be proud to carry, a device that's going to be a step change from a device that maybe they bought 2 or 3 years ago. And all these technologies that have been evolving over the last couple of years, all coming together. And it's really not just about AI. AI is one of the enablers, but all these technologies are really making it so the PC is a huge step change in end user experience.
That's really exciting. In about a sentence, I know it's early and CES just started. How would you sum up Dell at CES this year?
I think Dell at CES this year is about making a statement that we're back. We're back all in the consumer business. We're back really focusing on helping customers have awesome devices at every different price band, every different use case, and the breadth of our portfolio and going after scale in the market. That's the statement that Dell is really making here at CES.
Austin is so proud of Dell Technologies and everything it means to the community. You know, you're a global company, Dell Technologies, but you're really focused on Austin, the ecosystem and the culture here. How proud are you of Dell and what they're doing in Texas?
Oh man, super proud. You know, the center of the universe for Dell still continues to be Austin. Those products that we're announcing here at CES, they were envisioned and architected in Austin. The engineers sitting together and collaborating. And Austin is so core to what Dell is today. Even on a personal note, it was technology that brought my family originally to Austin. Technology continues to keep us here in Austin. That's really central to Dell. We're excited to be part of the broader technology ecosystem and seeing how that's grown in Austin over the years as well. And Dell continues to be committed to Austin as that center of the universe.